Over 1 year na ang QJMotor sa Pinas. Tuloy-tuloy lang ang paglabas nila ng mga motor. And yung isang pinaka-inaabangan ng lahat ay yung ambag nila sa automatic na scooter segment. Alam nyo, ito yung pinakamalaking market category sa Pinas. Maliit, mura, tipid sa gas, at madaling gamitin. Ito na po, ang QJMotor Fortress 160. Ang bread and butter ng industriyang motor ay nasa small displacement category. Basta 200cc pababa, the competition is fierce amongst manufacturers. Ang isang market within this category is the premium automatic segment, kung saan andyan ang NMAX, ang Aerox, PCX, ADV Adventure, amongst others. Sa QJMotor naman, meron silang Fortress 160.
Mamayang gabi, makalimot lang ng ilang sandali, magbihis ka na, sunduin kita, alas 10:30 magdamag ang lakad.
We are now at a discounted price at 139,900. That is 10,000 pesos less than SRP price na 149,900. Doon pa lang mapapa-uy, di ba? Mapapa-uy ka na eh. The QJMotor Fortress 160 ay may 160cc single overhead cam na Makina. 4-valve po ito, liquid-cooled na may lakas na 12 kW or 16 HP with torque at 16 Newton meters. Ang rated gasoline consumption ng manufacturer, tipid mode, kaya nitong mag 45 kpl. Sa akin naman, sa timbang kong 180 pounds, naka 42.812 kpl tayo. Kasya sa tangke, 8 liters. Transmission is smooth with CVT technology. Wheelbase natin is at 1,335 mm, so we have a lot of stability and comfort. Seat height natin kayang-kaya ng nakararaming Pinoy at 755 mm. Isa pang okay dito, the brakes, dual channel ABS.
40.
Go. Sarap tanggalin yung mga ganyan. Ride kami ng ride kahapon, di pala namin ito natatanggal. Okay. So, pag-usapan muna natin yung kanyang look. Marami po tayong mga current bikes out there na ganito yung hawig. But it's more like it's just the sign of the times na ito yung uso eh. Right? Ito yung mga gatong tipo na scoot na type ng nakakarami. So, when I'm looking at this part over here, this part over here, that reminds me of the Honda ADV. The handlebar reminds me of the PCX/NMAX. And out in front, this is what I cannot really pinpoint. This looks like it's on its own. May sarili siyang look, you know. This is the QJ bike, you know. This is the QJ look. I like how in this part, meron tayong mga switches, a lot of the controls, the whole layout here. It looks nice. May mga ganap ako dito, pero it doesn't look very cluttered and busy. Organized pa rin dating niya. Some of the things that I would change at this point, the grips. I'm not too honky-dory about this one. Probably change it. Something with more ridges na pa ganyan across. Bar ends, I would turn this black. On this side, plastics are okay. It's not the cheap kind of plastics. Okay naman siya. Your handlebars, I would also paint this thing black. In fact, everything here na chrome, type ko siya going black because that's just me. Apart from that, kung mahilig ka sa chrome, then good for you. Another thing I would like to commend dito sa ating setup dito is the upholstery used. This is pretty nice. You have two textures, smoother on this side and rougher on this side. Stitching is also pretty consistent and good. Paint job is a bit of an off-white, creamy, dirty white type of look. It's white, but it's just on the darker shade of white, I think. Looking at the plastics, Ito actually maganda to. Ramdam mo yung texture at hindi parang marupok na magka-crack na lang. Pati dito, this is also solid plastic. It really, really looks nice. If there's anything here that's not up to par that I think QJ can improve on, it would be this. Even this part I think is not up to par with the rest of the bike. Solution dyan, it's not a deal breaker. Pintura mo lang ng black. Samurai paint lang naman katapat dyan eh. In terms of features, we have ABS harap likod, which is great at this point. We also have traction control, and I think that's also great. It's an overall pretty good looking bike. Of course, some of the other features here, meron tayong idle stop. So pag ikaw ay na-stuck sa traffic, automatic siyang mamamatay para hindi ka nag-aaksaya ng gasolina. So because of how it is designed in terms of yung ergonomics na yung linya niya, if you're looking over here, makita mo yung kapal niya dito. And then when you look at the side, it feels like it's a bit scrunched up na para siyang mas compact na maxi scooter, right? But only because mukha siyang bulky sa gilid, so may illusion na parang para siyang siniksik na scooter. But actually, the wheelbase of this, it's not like the smaller 125cc's or 110s that you have out there na sobrang liksik kasi maikli yung wheelbase. Ito, yung wheelbase ito, it's longer. So, yung pakiramdam is like you're gliding, you know? It's parang pakiramdam mo, hindi ako matutumba dito Pakiramdam lang yun This is two wheels, trust me, pwede ka mahulog ito. But all I'm saying is, iba yung pag mas mahabang wheelbase, iba yung glide mo when you're on the road. It is also in relation with the rake of our bike. So the whole thing together, yung ating Fort 160 has that feeling that you're just touring and gliding and just chilling. So I appreciate that. So another thing that can contribute to the handling of this scoot is the size configuration of our tires. Dito sa ating front, we have 14s. Sa likod, we have 13s, and that is also a factor in our handling. They decided to go with CST tires, and CST tires, they've been pretty consistent in the commuter bike segment. Okay naman ang CST. Another thing that would be cool, I think, is if pwede natin i-deep set yung ating pillion foot peg. If it was like embedded in the chassis and it's not like sticking out like this, that would be a nice improvement in the future. But it is doing its job. Quality is also okay. Now, in terms of the grab bar of the bike, I appreciate that it's incorporated with the whole look. So mukha siyang one piece, mukha siyang walang grab bar, pero actually meron siya. Andito siya. To start it, keyless po tayo. You gotta push it. You're gonna hear a toot. And then you now go to this QJMotor. That is our intro, and boom, you're in there right away. And that is a very beautiful TFT display. You saw the Bluetooth connectivity there, which means you can connect your phone with this too. You can connect your gadgets, and it's very, very informative. So, ang controls po ng ating TFT display, we're looking at this one. Enter, and you can get into a lot of things going on here. Galing, di ba? Let's go to the interface. Auto means in the daytime, puti siya, sa gabi iitim. Mas bet ko yung black, because black is rock and roll. Other things you have, mobile Bluetooth, you want to turn on, TPMS. So pressure unit, we talk about PSI, that is of course associated with tire pressure, FWS front, RWS rear. Very quiet transition sa kanyang alis. So we'll take a listen. Okay. So nakapalo yung traction control. Papatayin muna natin yung traction control. Okay, pakinggan natin tambucho. Ating busina. Our signal lights, here we go. Got some projector lights there. LED, let's hit the bright. And yung bright natin. Bright, not bright, bright. Very nice lights. Brakes natin, of course, it is also LED. There it is. Ayan ang hazard natin. Care of that switch. Our top speed on a standstill. Ano yung pinaka top speed niya based on its gearing? Ito po siya. So 133 kilometers per hour ang kanyang top speed on a standstill on its center stand. There you go. That is the space you have. Chinelas check. Size 11 po yan mga kaibigan. That is our chinelas check. Nice touch on the spring load dito. I think one of the nice things here is if meron din siyang pilot light. So para paggabi, pagbuksan mo, meron tayong malit na ilaw dyan para makita mo yung mga gamit, diba? I think a pilot light maybe here or here para makita mo yung laman. I think would be a very good idea. So I also appreciate about this is yung pagbukas niya. Yung ibang scooters hanggang ganito lang yung bukas. Right? And you're getting it in, diba, nakaharang sa elbow mo. So maganda ito, nabubuksan mo ng todo-todo and you can just like get in there. So for the space, kung anong kakasya dito, we have our showy full face helmet. Size nito is XL. So we'll see if it will fit. Hindi po siya kasya. Let's try my SEC half face. Like that naman. Okay. Slight bit of a struggle, particularly with the SEC helmet. In terms of the foam, this is also pretty good quality. It's not that spongy na parang ang bilis lumubog type of foam. Ito may resistance na foam, pero hindi rin naman siya sobrang tigas. Just right. It's gonna snug and hug and comfort your puwet. Napakaraming foam sa gitna. Marami na yung play dito. Pero dito sa gilid, halos wala na agad. Biglang lulubog. Yan yung style niya. For the pillion, it's also quite generous. Naisip na nila yung angkasan mode with this type of scooter. So, komportable din yan. Fuel, just press this. There it is. And looking at our compartments, meron tayong charging port over here. Type-C and your regular USB socket. Tago from the elements. Hindi siya mababasa. Meron pa siyang cover. Meron din tayong konting space, and to give you an idea, I have a Galaxy S24 Ultra, and that thing fits in there snug. To open, just press. You hear a click. Bubukas na siya. To close, just gently click it into place. Ganon. And on this side, symmetrical, except na walang charging dito. Since walang charging port dito, it actually gives you more space. Mas pataas na yung roofing niya, ika nga. Now, in terms of the windscreen, is it adjustable? No, it is not. It would be nice kung meron tong adjustability, like maybe a lever here in the future para umangat siya. I think that would be a good improvement. Maakit mo siya. Especially for taller guys like myself. In terms of space, napakalaki ng space nito. I have so much legroom here. I'm 6 feet tall, 5 fingers space. Very big. In terms of when you're turning the handlebar, because of the length of the handlebar, on extreme turning, it will hit my thigh, like so. Pero may technique naman ako dyan. Umiilag lang naman ako eh, di ba? Ilag sa thighs, pan dito mama. Or sometimes, bukaka ka ng konti, yun, di natatama.
Another cool thing na meron ng Fortress 160 is yung mirroring capabilities niya with your phone. Of course, this is going to come out doon sa TFT display niya. And this is really nice. So kung anong meron yung phone mo, kaya niyang ilabas doon sa display. So hindi mo na kailangan i-mount yung telepono mo sa handlebar or sa mirrors. Pwede mo na lang ito itago sa bag or sa bulsa mo and just let the mirroring do its work for you. So kung mahilig ka sa Google Maps or sa Waze, pwedeng lumabas yan lahat doon sa display. Napaka-convenient nito and definitely a super plus. Meron din itong app that you can integrate your gadget with. So ang gagawin ninyo, you just scan the QR code, download the app, and then your phone can now integrate with the bike. That's also pretty cool. Okay din yun, pero for me, yung mirroring pa lang, yun na yun eh. Doon pa lang solves ka na. Again, nasa discounted price tayo ngayon at 139,900. It's 10,000 pesos off from the SRP price of 149,900. So, kung type na type ninyo tong Fortress 160, then now is a good time to buy it. Masasakyan niyo po ito sa upcoming test ride consortium alongside over 75 other bikes. Sobrang dami niyong pwedeng subukan ng mga motor doon. Kung ride lang pinag-uusapan, medyo walang binatbat ang Enchanted Kingdom. Mas lalo na kung mahilig ka sa motor. This is happening October October 19 and 20 doon sa Bridgetown Destinations in Pasig alongside Makina Moto Bazaar, a Moto Changi experience. Kita-kita po tayo doon. This is Zach from Makina Moto Features. Ciao!